So, finally, guess who's getting a movie? That's right, the Merc with a Mouth is finally getting his own film. Today it has been officially announced by Fox that Deadpool will get a movie on February 12th, 2016. That's all we really know is a release date. So, yeah, Wade is finally getting his own film. Okay. Now, I have watched the Deadpool test footage, and it was actually pretty cool. I actually really, for the 1 minute it was, I'm like, yeah, that's Deadpool right there. That is Deadpool. And, yeah, it's kind of weird because I'm not the biggest Deadpool fan. And I know that's weird coming from my name, coming from my YouTube name. The real reason I got it, the name sounded cool in my head. There you go. But no, once again, the test footage was really cool, and it made me laugh, and I'm like, okay, that's what you do with a Deadpool movie, not the Baraka Pool shit. But, yeah, now they haven't now also, the other thing I want to bring up is that they have not announced that Ryan Reynolds will return. For all we know, Ryan Reynolds may keep up with that whole mantra of, hey, guess what, I'm not doing any more comic book movies. So, yeah, so I guess, sadly, we might, there's a chance we may not get Ryan Reynolds. That's a sad thought. But if you were to ask me who would I cast for Deadpool, this is going to sound like a really weird one, but let me explain. My pick for Deadpool, if we don't get Ryan Reynolds back, would be Sam Rockwell. Why do you say Sam Rockwell? And yes, he's already been a comic book character as Justin. He's already been Justin Hammer in Iron Man 2, and that little weird ass cameo in that Mandarin one shot. But why I say Sam Rockwell? This thought came to me, and this casting choice came to me when I watched the movie Seven Psychopaths. And that movie is not for the faint of heart, I will say that. The name says all. But during Sam Rockwell's performance, he plays a psychotic gunman who is mentally unstable but wants to keep his friend from getting killed, and he just has this weird setup in his head of how he wants to die. And I'm like, okay, that's Wade. How he talks, how he commits himself as this character, I'm like, that's Wade Wilson right there. That is Wade Wilson. And he's wearing he was wearing red and black the whole movie. So I was like, they're trying to make Sam Rockwell Wade Wilson. So from Seven Psychopaths, my second cast pick, and again, that's something not really new in this kind of industry where we have actors play two different comic book characters. I mean, hell, Chris Evans, he was Human Torch. We've had this a few times here and there. But yeah. I mean, hell, again, Ray Stevenson, he was the Punisher, now he's Volstagg. So it wouldn't be again, it's a little unorthodox, but it hasn't been done before, but that's just my personal cast pick. I could if you give me a little more time, I'd probably think of someone better. But yeah, for right now, I'm going to say my pick would be Sam Rockwell. But maybe you guys have someone better. I would really want to know. That's just from one movie that made me go, okay, I could see him as Deadpool. But yeah, again, assuming Ryan Reynolds doesn't come back. Because, honestly, from that little tidbit we had of him from X-Men Origins, where he's just cutting through all the people, he's slicing the bullet in half. I'm like, okay, that's Wade right there. That is Wade Wilson. What we got later was not Wade Wilson. So, am I excited for this movie? Yeah, yay and nay. Because here's the thing. It's not really instilling me a lot of confidence when you put the film in the February slot. January and February are the anal dumping ground of pretty much Hollywood. So you're not really instilling me a lot of confidence here. Also, I want a hardcore R-rated movie like they wanted to do with the Deadpool test. Like we saw from the Deadpool test footage movie, you're like, okay, he's swearing, there's blood and guts, there's some blood everywhere, there's some swearing, violence. That's how you do Deadpool. I really want it to be like shoot 'em up. I'm not hating on this film, even though it's like 2-3 years away. I don't want to hate on this film. I don't, because this is something a lot of comic book fans have wanted to see since X-Men Origins Wolverine. But having said that, though, I really want to be done in good hands, because this has been in development hell for years. So I want it to be done with, a bit of respect. I want it to be done in the best way possible. We haven't got a director, we haven't got a writer, we haven't got a producer, we ain't got shit other than a release date. That is all we got. So, how I would do the movies, probably make it up like the movie Shoot 'Em Up, or Smokin' Aces. Do something like that with Deadpool, and there you go, you got a Deadpool movie. Just put in a lot of, you could even go the route of Dredd, where you're not really telling an origin story, or, an apocalypse mission. It's just Deadpool going on a hit. You could say, Deadpool gets hired to kill somebody, and it's him trying to kill his way through all these other assassins and mercenaries. You could have, Domino in this movie. You could have Cable in this movie. You could have several mutant mercenaries in here. And not really make it like a big mutant plot, but more like they're all going after this one person for different reasons. And Deadpool's just there, well, I'm here to kill him. Maybe he has like a cure for, maybe he has the legacy virus. He has the way to make the legacy virus, or he has something on Genosha. You could make references to Genosha, all kinds of crazy shit, or something with the Sentinels, all that good shit. And everyone wants him. Like Domino wants him for one reason, Cable wants him for another reason. You could have all these other characters, like some of other Deadpool's rogues, like Ajax or Slayback. They all want him from different reasons, and Deadpool's just there, like, oh, bang, he's dead. Do something like that. That's how I would do it. But anyway, I think I've rambled on enough about this, so I'm gonna ask you guys, what do you guys want in a Deadpool movie, and are you guys excited for said Deadpool movie? I really want to know. And if Ryan Reynolds does not come back for Deadpool, who would you want to cast for Deadpool? Just comment and let me know in the comments below. I really want to know what you guys think, and I will see you guys later.